What's up, everybody? It has been forever. It's been, probably a year or two since I've made any content for this channel. And I did like an update video a while back where I'd explained essentially that and I'm not going to go into too much detail because YouTube is not the place, the internet's not the place. But my wife was, and still is technically, ill. And it had gotten really, really bad for a while in this last 2 years during COVID. And quite frankly, literally, I almost lost her. And she is doing a lot better now. And I really miss making content on this channel. I know it's a crazy thing to say. I miss having the time. I miss being able to even compartmentalize the idea of like, hey, I have 15, 20, 30 minutes, an hour to write a script or to do a review in real time for something. But in reality, as I'm sure a lot of you could relate with, things do come up that you have to prioritize over some of your hobbies. And essentially that's what this channel is it's a passion project, a hobby for me, because I love the video game industry, and I still do. And I appreciate all the hard work that a lot of video game journalists do to provide content for me, because as I may not be making content, I'm certainly still watching a lot of you guys' content and enjoying, the majority of it. So I appreciate everybody still out there keeping it real and making all the content. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've made content, and I appreciate the people that have sent me messages privately or even text messages that know me, wondering what's been going on or where I've been, or will I make new content soon? The answer is yes. I will never kill this channel. That's insane to me that people do that. Like, why would I ever do that? Everything about this channel is about fun and enjoying what we do. And again, it's mostly just me that does it anyways. And I hope to, kind of launch some stuff pretty soon. I actually want to do a follow-up review on Bloodstained, because when I reviewed that game, I reviewed it from the perspective of being a Nintendo Switch adopter of that game. And I do not like that version of the game, which I made very clear in my review. But my friend Rob Freeman very kindly sent me a copy of the PlayStation 4 version, and I have a totally different opinion of that game. Well, maybe not totally different, but there's definitely a different opinion of that game now that I've played it, where it can run above 12 frames per second. So yes, I did enjoy aspects of that game, and I would like to re-review it. And that may be the next video that I do. In fact, I would like to. As I'm recording this right now, my wife is at an appointment, so I'm able to have a little bit of time. It's very difficult for me to record voiceover work, or even in my music, record vocals when there's other people in the house. And it isn't because she doesn't like what I do or believe in what I do. I just get nervous. I get like stage fright about it. I'm sure a lot of you people could relate with that. But to sum this up as quickly as I can, and I'm not good at making short videos, but I'm not gone forever. I plan on making new content. As you can see, I have lost some weight. That's because I've been going to the gym a lot to battle really difficult times, mental health issues. And not to be too preachy, but let me just give you guys a little bit of a PSA. Nothing has helped my depression and anxiety more than exercising. I went my whole life without really doing any form of exercise on a regular basis outside of like performing music with my band and maybe riding my bike here and there and walking here and there. But I would always get so winded with anything that I would do. And I spent, my whole life just not being athletic at all. I never played sports as a kid. I was kind of a dork. I was more interested in playing my Sega Genesis than, smacking a baseball or whatever. But as I've been dealing with a lot of, crazy stuff lately, I have realized, and I've been listening to a lot of podcasts like Andrew Huberman and whoever, and I've learned that if you can kind of like just do some of the steps that you hear a lot of people talk about, and they seem like overwhelming, but if you can just kind of start doing them, it is amazing what that can really do for you. So I've been going to the gym between 3 and 5 times a week, between 30 minutes and 90 minutes, depending on how I feel. And I don't let anything pressure me, no outside forces. I don't overdo it. I don't take anything other than occasionally I'll drink like a protein shake afterwards. I don't take pre-workout, none of that. I'm not interested in being a bodybuilder or being shredded. I just wanted to lose weight. And I went from 265 pounds a couple of years ago to now like 190. So, that was a big deal for me. And I feel better. I'm less anxious. I have less depression and things like that. And, you know, we all deal with stuff like that because we all went through the same kind of thing through that lockdown. It was very hard on all of us for various reasons. And if you can combat some of those difficult times with maybe a little bit of exercise, get some sunshine, and then more importantly, don't lose yourself in the process of the mundane routine of like getting up, going to work, coming home, making dinner, going to sleep, getting up, going to work. Those kind of cycles like that, as they are good for routine, you need to definitely introduce other things into that and then consistently do them, like some exercise, some sunlight, do things with your loved ones, build new experiences, get outside, obviously, more. And this being mostly a predominantly video game related channel, it's kind of counterintuitive, right? But you can take your Nintendo Switch and go sit in a park and be in nature and play Breath of the Wild or something, or Pokemon or whatever it is that does it for you. And just more importantly, just keep your stress low. That is the thing that I am personally working on the most, is keeping my stress levels as minimal as possible. And to combat that, I'm just, mostly exercising and trying to keep my routine very healthy. Diet, of course, has done wonders as well. But anyways, back to the video games. Yes, I do want to start the channel back by going back into doing reviews. And I also wanted to thank everybody that watched that Bloodstained video. I mean, I think it's nearly, I hate to even say this, nearly 10,000 views. For me, for this channel, that is amazing. So when I interpret that data of like how many views it has and the type of comments it has, it does seem like that format is better for this channel. And that's kind of advantageous to me because that was zero scripting. That was literally me just playing that game, being aggravated, and expressing my opinion on it. I didn't even edit it at all. I maybe not am always able to pull that off because I did a follow-up, or not a follow-up, I did another video where I did my review in a similar fashion to Resident Evil 7 for the PS4, which was a mostly good review, and quite frankly, no one really gave a crap. It got like 90 views, and I appreciate everyone that watched it, but I can't even finish that video. It's boring. But what made the Bloodstained video, I'm guessing, more entertaining was I hated that version of the game. And I waited for it and I paid for it. And it was very, very disappointing and frustrating, the entire experience. I can't believe that game even came out in the way that it did and that it still exists in that format. Like, I feel like IGA should give us refunds. I digress, not trying to get back into a diatribe or rant about that. But I would like to be able to maybe speak positively about things and still entertain people. I'm just not sure if this channel can do that, but we may try again anyways. And regardless of how things are received, I'm still going to make content however the heck I want to, because to me it's just fun, and hopefully you guys will be along for the ride and enjoy it. And I just want to really thank everybody that's still subscribed to my channel, because this kind of weird thing happens when people have to take a break from things or they step away. And I didn't make like a big to-do or announcement about it or fanfare. I just kind of had to do it. But a lot of times people will unsubscribe, and that did happen to my channel. I was like getting close to like 700 subscribers, and I probably lost like 15 or 20 subscribers in the last couple of years just by not making content. And I do understand that, but that means that somebody had to go in and consciously say, this channel's not making content. I'm just going to unsubscribe. That's a weird, negative, conscious decision to make. I only unsubscribe to channels if they make content that I don't actually enjoy. Maybe they used to and they no longer do. That makes sense to me, but to each their own. But I will continually be appreciative to everyone that's subscribed to me, that has left comments, that has enjoyed the videos, even the people that leave negative comments. It's just cool to get the conversation going. But thanks again, everybody, for sticking around, and thanks for not giving up on me. And I'm sorry I got so old in the process, but because you didn't give up on me, I am not giving up on this channel. And I hope to see you guys again really soon. And I plan on making a video game related video within the next month, to say the least. So if you guys have ideas, is there anything particular you want me to talk about? Please let me know. I'm a little bit limited to what I have. I have a Nintendo Switch, a PlayStation 4, and then like a computer that isn't really a gaming computer. And then I have some retro stuff, of course. Not a lot. I had to sell the majority of my retro collection. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Anyone that made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you for being patient, having an attention span, and letting me finish. I love all you guys, and I hope to hear from you all soon, and thanks again, everybody. Bye.